welcome to Ultimate Clash channel. So today we are back with Clash of Clans. So yesterday was the new season of Clash Royale, so of course it's a new season beginning here also. So let's talk about it a little bit before jumping in today's episode, which is Tunnel 9 and above attack strategy, right? So of course we get it here, we're gonna get a few challenge here, and what's really interesting, the rewards here. So of course you got the normal reward at the bottom, which you can get as a free-to-play player, and like every season so far, there's a book of heroes if you max it out, so try to max it out, guys. That's a kind of a good thing to have. And also if you're paying for it, basically you get all those things. So book of fighting is interesting, book of spells, you got wall rings, but at the end I really like the end rewards here. You got Rune of Gold, Rune of Elixir, and Rune of Dark Elixir, another book of heroes. And if you like the skin, of course, there's the Clockwork Queen skin, which I don't think it's the most beautiful one so far. So that's gonna be basically it for that update, since there's gonna be a new troop coming, but it's not out yet. We're gonna see and find it out in a few. So let's jump right away, guys, into some action and strategy basically. So this strategy is gonna be a minor hybrid attack. Of course, the cool part about that strategy is that you can basically change it up. So you don't need to stay it fixed like this. You can have full minor if you want, but don't go full AUG though, because AUGs only attacks defenses and you want to aim for those storages. So that's why it's kind of a mixture of the both that are good, or full minor basically will work also. So let's jump into it. Alright guys, so let's jump into the first replay now. So of course, as you know, this strategy always starts with a Queen Walk, because you want to get access to those storage, right? And that's why I put some baby dragon in that composition, just to clear basically the edges a little bit, to make sure that my queen stays up straight where I want her. So the raid goes on basically with the wall breaker that's opening the way for the queen, and just behind we're gonna put the AUGs and the miners. Why do you want to go with miners in front of the AUG? Just to prevent basically, so that they really aim at the right stuff. As you can see here, already 2 storage of elixir taken up, which is a good thing, which is what you want to aim for, right? You want to aim at these storages. That's all basically we want to do. We're in farming mode right now, so we don't really care about the 3-star and the results. We just want some loot, and that's what we're aiming at. See, dark storage done, elixir storage are almost done at this point also. So that composition is really awesome for that. It's like, just heal your small troops, so miners and AUG, once they get under good fire, basically either a bomb tower or anything basically that does splash damage for some inferno tower. If it's set on single, you don't care. If it's set on multi, then of course you want to heal that through. And those, of course, you want to make sure, guys, that if your troops get on that town hall, because tunnel at tunnel 12 and 13, there's going to be a tunnel that defends basically, so you want to make sure to freeze it up or heal it through. But for tunnel 9, 10, 11, you don't have that problem there, so that's kind of a good thing. Of course, you're not going to get the royal champ also, but you get less defenses also. So the strategy works the same basically at tunnel 9, 10, 11, 12 or 13. The only differences, of course, are going to be the hero level, and of course the capacity of your troops that you can bring on. So you can gauge that basically depending on your level of tunnel. But at the end, it's still gonna be the same results. you're gonna get decent loot, constancy. The only thing basically, if you want to make sure not to really fail and get nothing, it's to prevent basically from losing your queen. Other than that, everything's gonna go fine. Let's jump into the second replay right now. So this one also, as you see, there's a loot of 800,000 basically gold, 700 of normal elixir, and a little bit over 7k of dark elixir. So that's why I aimed for that one. It's a pretty decent one. As you can see, basically I went straight in the middle where the storage are. So dark elixir is there, normal elixir is there. So that's where I really wanted to focus my attack to make sure that I get these loots. And so I start to funnel on the right with the king to make sure. There's a lot of pressure, as you can see here, so I'm gonna need to rage her up in the middle and even use my queen ability because there was more. Basically, make it simple as that. There's 3 defenses on your queen, you need to rage her up. It's a no-brainer. 3 defenses on your queen, you rage her up. And after that, of course, if there is more, there might be an issue, depending of your queen level, of course. So here I'm almost at the eagle lottery, so I started the push a little bit early because she was aiming for it. So I should have waited a little bit on that one. Would have made a better results in the end, but still turned out pretty well. As you can see, most of the loot are going to be taken anyway. So I'm already up 5k in dark elixir, aiming for those gold storage, and what I want in that raid is of course just the normal elixir, so which is going on right now. So I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out, even though I made a little bit of mistakes. So that's what I like about this strategy. It's like, even if you kind of mess it up a little bit, you're still gonna get a decent amount of loot with it, right? So it's kind of a forgiving on that one. Of course, if you're aiming for the 3-star, you need to do no mistakes at all, of course, but that's a different game plan, right? So like I said, farming strategy, you only want to get the most loot possible, and that's what we're aiming at every time with this one. So as you can see, it turns out pretty good here. Pretty decent loot, right? Plus the bonus that I get at my league, pretty awesome. So let's jump into the last replay of the day. And this is, again, the same strategy. And this one I had fair results overall. So 504k at the end. So I'm gonna get a 3-star if I'm on this one. So you see, it's a pretty decent tunnel 12 base. The only thing is that if I had like seen that base in a clan war league, I would have attacked it with heat drag, because every buildings is so close together. On this one it would have been an easy one, but it turned out well even though. So as you can see, as always, in the middle, rage her up when there's too much damage on her and keep her going through. So as you can see here, no eagle artillery, so I can push right now on the other way with all the rest of the troops. And as you can see at the top right, my king, I put it there because I want to make sure that my troops don't go too much outside of the base, right? I want to keep them inside, so I really use the king to funnel them a little bit. That's the only usage basically in the king, basically for that strategy. You just want him to take out outside buildings to make sure that your troop stays in. That's basically it. And as you can see here, everything's going pretty well. And you must be wondering, what's the difference between this raid and the other one that I did? Well, first of all, I managed my queen walk really good on this one. And also, as you can see here, my healers did turn to heal my miners. So my miners are kind of invincible at this moment. So that's the main key why this push did work so well this time. And I'm gonna triple this guy in a few seconds. So as you can see there, basically there's this building going down and there's this last remaining camp at the top, and it's gonna be a triple for this one for a nice decent loot once again. Alright guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for today. So hope you enjoyed the best farming strategy. So use that basically at any town hall, like I said, town hall 9 or above. And leave a like, subscribe, and have a nice day. Bye bye.